Welcome everybody. This is going to be session 10 of Eldrosia. We've got the main crew here. We've got Ghost, we've got Pat, we've got Inks, and we've got Kel. It's been quite a minute. So yeah, we're going to kind of just do a little bit of a recap. You guys will be able to see from my perspective all the DM shit that goes on in the background, minus some additional notes to avoid any kind of spoilers for you guys watching. But yeah, this is a little pre-warning. I will be stepping away probably several times just for everybody to take some breaks. I'm also smoking a brisket, so just want to give everybody a heads up so they're not just like, what the fuck are we sitting here? Cool. All right. I'm stoned.
When are you not?
I don't know. That's true. That's very true. I'm pretty stoned on the Wiz always. Yeah. Who's messaging in the Discord?
I am.
Oh,
That's
nice. Dream Realm is where I met. Oh yeah, Jean. We also met in that fucking. Wait, I think you, me, Ghost. Oh no, I put a campaign. I think. Wait. Did I? No, yeah, that's where I met you for the Avatar campaign. Yeah, I made a post there. Totally fucking forgot about that. That's where some peeps came over through that. Right. Yeah, definitely recommend you guys checking out that that server for sure. I'll drop an invite link or some shit. Okay. So it's been a very long time in between. So I'm just gonna do a big recap. Does somebody want to do the recap, or do you guys want me to do the recap? I will be honest, I had to use ChatGPT based off of the YouTube transcripts just because it has been a chaotic ass time in between shit with work. So like names might be wrong, so it might take me a moment to recap everything. But do you guys want me to do it, or is anybody wanting to be sacrificed?
So all I remember from session 9 is we docked up at the reef for some repairs. We found out the name of the ship, the runes that Angus had carved into some of the wood on the ship was activated thanks to Philandriel. We're heading to the market. Crow decided he was going off a little bit ahead, trying to meet with someone without us. But Angus caught up to him, stopped him, told him we'll all do it as a team rather than him going off by himself. And we left. Then we got to the shop with I've forgot the name of the shopkeep, and we started looking at some things, had a discussion with him. He revealed a few things to us, and that's where we left off.
Yes, that's actually very accurate. I also too forgot the shopkeep's name. He was a little deep gnome, if I'm not mistaken.
We didn't get a name.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say,
He
I was
was
like,
just
I don't know.
old fucker.
Yeah, he was an old deep gnome. Right. So this is gonna be part one of just me stepping away really quickly for like 10 minutes because the meat just hit an internal temp of 185, so I got to go cube it up and then slap it back in there. Pat is streaming, so on the YouTube, go check out at Big Pat Gaming. I'm gonna let you guys take over for a little bit. What I am gonna say is you guys are in a massive shopping center. You don't have to just be in this dude's shop. I think you guys already bought a couple of things in the offline RP. I don't know if there is offline RP that I need to get to. If there is, feel free to act it out here with each other. When I get back, we'll recap it. But there's a ton of stuff here that is up to a green tier item on D&D Beyond. So in your character sheets, you should be able to go to inventory, and you should be able to look up a list of like different items. go through that. There's white items and green items. The only thing that you guys are, I will say, limited to is going to be armor, potion, weapons, or wonders. So armors, potions, weapons, wonders. You guys can look between white and green items. You guys have gold. I forgot how much you guys all had. I think it was like 5,000 gold total.
We have a decent amount.
Yeah. So go through these items and start thinking about stuff. Also, if there is information, Crow, you want to share with the team about certain individuals that you've heard in the thieves' cant, and you guys are thinking about maybe following that path, definitely discuss that. But I will be back in about, give me 10-15 minutes maximum. Oh shit.
So guys,
Fucking shopkeep went to go smoke his brisket underwater.
I know, what the fuck. Got some weird bubble machine in the back.
What was the hot springs? No, what's the underwater?
Oh,
springs? Geyser.
Like the
No.
thermal
Geyser.
vents.
Yeah, the thermal vents. There you go.
Just an active volcano underwater under the fucking reef. That'd be it. Wait a minute. Thank God he wasn't here for that.
I did not participate in the offline RP because I was busy.
Don't worry. I basically bought
I think
5
you'll give me
minor healing
adamantine.
potions.
It's green.
No, probably.
It's green. It's armor.
I forgot what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted some cloak, I think.
I'm looking
He
for
said white and green, and we'll probably have to actually RP it out.
I'm looking for the. Should I say since we're on stream? I'm just gonna see this. I'm looking for the cloak of the manta ray. I want the potion, but I also want the swag of
What is that?
having a cloak.
Swag.
And
what did I want?
funny enough, it is actually a green item as well.
Green.
Wait, what
the
is
only
it?
thing, it's a cloak of the manta ray, and it's basically when you have the hood up, you can breathe underwater, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet. The only caveat, for whatever reason, putting the hood up or down is an action.
That's not bad.
You're
I
right.
think you
No,
might.
you're looking at the legacy item and look at
I
the
see.
new one.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
The problem is it's an item. He might mistake it for an armor and give it to you, but it is technically an item.
Oh shit, that makes sense. That's fine.
I do yeah, the cloak I want is Cloak of Displacement. It's a wondrous item. But he said that would have to be where fucking Mag is.
Mm.
In like some fucking shard or some shit. I don't remember.
What are some runes I want?
Next turn. Oh, it just keeps
Would a
going
ring
at the
count
beginning
as-
of every turn.
A ring would count as an item too, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Cloak of Arachnida. That's cool.
Man.
Oh, this is just the Spider-Man. This is the Spider-Man cloak. Spider climb, spider walk, and you can shoot webs.
Yep. Literally just become Spider-Man. Marvel Rivals?
Marvel Rivals?
The mood! Start stimming out and shit.
Just be fucking making Marvel Rivals quote when I get that. Just like, do you see a unicorn talking as well? You're missing out.
You're missing out. I talk like old dude who was like an NPC.
One
That
of these
motherfucker-
6 servers I'm in is obsessed with Marvel Rivals, and I know absolutely nothing about it, but they keep adding more and more absurd stickers to the server. Starting to concern me. Hang on,
I
I
love
will
that.
share with the class.
Hello, Iris. Welcome in.
Iris.
Hello.
Bienvenue. Particularly these ones.
Oh yeah, those are fire.
Yeah, the tracks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the tracks actually.
Everyone saw that character come out, and it was just immediately the Hunger Games. I volunteer. I volunteer.
Choose me.
Choose me. I volunteer as tribute.
I'm half tempted to actually steal those and put them into the server.
Wait, so Kelly, you don't know who that hero is, right?
No.
Emma Frost.
Nope.
Pat, do you have the video of the people lining up?
Fuck. What was
Oh
it?
my
Did you send it to
God.
me?
I don't think I did. But
Hold on.
basically, Emma Frost can command grab people. But when she exactly. But when she command grabs them, she grabs them from the bottom of the chin and then throws them like 14 feet.
You know what? I'm
Hold on.
I'm starting
on.
to get the appeal a little bit. A little bit.
Hold on. I want to see if I can find it.
It was so funny.
Short videos.
Damn.
Hey, what?
Ooh,
I got a
anyway.
better one for you. Hang on. I got a better one for you.
Yeah, the new skin.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna need a minute alone.
Hey, yo.
DM Ox, can you put Emma Frost into our campaign, please?
Guys, this Google, this is not what I wanted.
Is it?
No, because these are all just people talking about how to counter.
Let me look.
Dude, who cares about the gameplay?
Nobody.
Like, in fairness, why would you want to counter?
Oh, I found it.
Oh my god, no way you found that so fucking fast.
I just typed in Marvel Rivals Emma Frost meme.
What the fuck?
All right, here you go. Kel. There you go.
Oh, hold up. From Opera GX.
And what's even funnier is the fact that Shark Boy is up next.
Amazing.
Got the water. Got the fucking tall boy voodoo. Oh wait, hold on. Let me refill my water.
Oh my god.
Well, that's why I got my ADHD drinks when I got them. I got my Monster. I got my tea. I got my water.
I only got water. I gotta go grocery shopping. Get some more Canada Dries for moments.
Finish my tacos, and I got some Jolly Ranchers.
Beautiful. You can be any species in D&D, right? Like you don't have to be like the ones that are listed just on the D&D Beyond.
So as long as the DM is fine with it, you can
Okay.
literally be a homebrew race. For
Yeah,
instance,
with
I'm a
Ox,
homebrew
yes,
race.
but not with all DMs.
Yeah.
Oh man, these
So-
bark dens are gonna be fucking amazing.
But for instance, me and Kel are both homebrew races.
I want my next character for whatever D&D session I get in to be a bugbear.
All right.
Bugbear.
I think that's an option in one of the
That
books.
is
That
an
is
option.
actually the
Yeah.
option.
So,
Yeah.
you guys can either stay in looking in this shop if you'd like to for whatever items you guys have discussed as a group to kind of go and search for if you guys are in need of anything. Or you guys can explore the shopping center to find other vendors. What would you guys like to do?
So sorry, go on.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, I still haven't gotten anything. I was still asking about the cloak, if they had one, and if not, I'm fine with the potion. But I was also wondering if they have
The displacer cloak.
No, that's me.
No, that's Pat. I was
Oh.
looking possibly at a cloak of mana ray, if possible.
Cloak of what the fuck is all this weeaboo shit?
It's
With-
green.
It is green. It is green.
It is green.
No, I'm talking about this
Oh,
frost
yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
We
Emma Frost.
discovered Emma Frost.
don't question it.
Yeah.
Sorry, what is it called? Manta.
Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Cloak of the Manta Ray. Let's see here.
It's basically the same effects
not-
as the potion you offered me.
Which
but I just want
version?
to
The
explain.
legacy version or the new version?
I believe the
New.
new version.
Okay, let's take a look here. Yes. You can breathe. Sure. Yeah. Are you asking the deep gnome here, or are you
Yes.
wanting to search elsewhere for it?
I mean, in general, if he knows where any are, if he doesn't have one, because he offered me the potion, but I'm a man
Roll
of the cloth.
me, roll me a D100.
Men of the cloth.
Roll you what?
Roll me a D100, por favor.
Oh,
Sources, view all sources, because I have all sources.
that's a spicy
Damn.
10.
Hey, maybe he switched it up. Maybe he's like lowers better. You know, you
He
never
just
know.
doesn't say anything and slowly pushes the potion closer.
As you ask him about if he has this cloak, you see as his eyes sort of scan over you again, very much intrigued as you step forward, and he goes, as your friend had been looking for a magical cloak, I would say the best place would be, I honestly forgot where that place was. I know it's
It's up where the mag is.
Cutthroat's Edge.
There you go. See, I knew there was an edge somewhere
He
in there.
says most long-term magical items are hoarded there. You see as he kind of looks at you for a moment, eyebrow raises. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, come on now, you got it.
Ooh, 5.
Guidance.
Oh. What does that do? I just do
Roll a
things,
d4.
I forgot.
No.
Yeah.
Roll a d4 and add it.
I don't know.
right? 7.
That's a fucking.
I just convulsed.
When he mentions Cutthroat's Edge, what are the immediate thoughts upon hearing Cutthroat's Edge that come to Crow's mind? Just like, it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Like, what would he just immediately go to hearing that place?
The only things that would go through Crow's or Ryder's mind, hearing Cutthroat's Edge, is just all the stories that Spotter had told him as a child to keep him from trying to go to the reef by himself.
So
So he is not terrified, but he's older now, obviously. But
Yeah.
but he's just very like on edge about going to Cutthroat's Edge.
on that
Unintended.
7, his eyebrow still raised. You see a slight smirk on his face. You don't notice anything happens. And he goes, well, there may or may not be a bard on the second floor that owes me a favor. I've heard, that he pirates ships that pass over. He may have what you're looking for. Tell him. And you see as he stops for a moment, and his eyes sort of dart around, and he like kind of leans in closer and he goes, tell them Olbrin sent you, and I'm sure he'll show you his private collection.
I appreciate that.
Olbrin.
Holbrin.
Ol.
Mm.
Olebrin. Olbrin.
All Bram.
There's gonna be. I'm gonna need you guys to keep track of all these guys, because like in my brain I know their importance and each role, but I don't remember their names because there's just too many names up here. So I'll describe who he is just so that way you guys know. He's again the small deep gnome who flashed the purple eyes at you guys. You guys got all weirded out about it because he was scanning you like a droid. And then Uncas was like, my big old dragon wiener, I'm gonna flex on you. And then the old man was like, stop it, Uncas, no. And then you bought some potions off of him and some shit. So that's who this guy is. Just to refresh everybody's brain.
There was one more thing, because I don't know if you had the chance to see the offline RP that I had put.
I did read it at one point, and then my brain has not remembered a single thing.
You're good. I was wondering, I was kind of testing Elbram, if he had any of these so-called swords that my father had traded to him that he had made himself.
Do remember that. Yeah. He did just witness an interesting emotion and memory. So, I guess... Let me... I closed out my dice roller. Hold on one second. I'm gonna roll
just
for it.
I'm
gonna roll for it. Chat, you get to chat. I'm not streaming. What the fuck?
Yo, chat.
Fuck. I'm so used to streaming if I'm like on an actual camera that it's just it literally is. It's just fucking second nature. Hi Iris. I just realized you were in here. I mean, I didn't realize it. I was reading the thing and then oh wow, this is wild. Anyway.
Damn, the ADHD.
That went crazy.
Let me see here.
That train of thought gave me whiplash.
You see as he gives you a coy smile, Ryder, and he says, while your father tried to protect you as a youngling, maybe this could help protect you in manhood as well. And you see as he like hops off his stool and kind of like skittles to the back, but the way he runs, he's kind of bow-legged, so it just like it's like watching a weeble wobble. So he kind of like if a crab could run forwards, that's what he looked like. He's just kind of like sidestepping very quickly but going forward.
I would have thought penguin, but
yeah, penguin, there you go, or like old Chinese man shuffling.
That's even Chinese.
Because like in the animes, the old guy like shuffles and all of a sudden shuffles real quick, and he's like, oh, they're like, oh, Sensei, you're so fast, and he's like, oh, ha, 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 ha. I don't know, I don't want to watch anime. I assume that's what happens in animes. I don't fucking know.
Chinese animes, yes.
Yeah, sure, sure, that one's. Anywho, so where was I? Right. So he shuffles away. You see as he comes back, he's not really holding it. He's kind of like casting a spell, so it like floats above him. He's got like to him it looks like a giant fucking greatsword. It's literally a short sword. It's like 6 feet long. So like it's like a standard sword really. So he's like floating it, and he puts it on the counter in front of you, and you can see that there is a insignia of wings that are kind of crossed up like this, and then you see a sword and an anvil in the middle of those wings. So like the wings are here, and then where my thumbs are, you see that there's like an anvil that's sitting this direction, right? Like in a kind of like slope. And then the sword is going through the anvil and coming out like an X. So, kind of like that. So you see this short sword in front of you. Or I guess standard sword? I don't really know how to explain it. To you, it's just a regular size sword. So he looks at you and he goes, your father was your real father, not the one who gave me this. I've only met a few times, and from my experiences with his craftsmanship, you see as the gnome sort of stops for a moment and kind of like scratches his beard, and he says, Sparta is right to keep you from cutthroats. I do apologize. My mind wandered and was very curious about you. I read your brain, and
Clearly.
yes, I'm. If you are looking for your father's legacy, not Sparta's, but your real father's legacy, I hope this quenches enough thirst. There's more in cutthroats, but Sparta was. He was right to try and warn you from going there. You are grown now, but I still. And he kind of looks around at your companions. He kind of glosses over Ankus and Nyx and Kazar, and he kind of just looks. He sees Philandriel as well. Or no, she stayed at the ship, sorry. So he kind of just sees you guys, and he goes, well, you have maybe companions that are strong. The mag is something much different. I do not recommend you go looking for anything there.
I'm gonna lean in closer. The mag is a big fish with an ego. I'm not here for him. Yet. I do have a question. What the fuck is Spotter doing with my father's swords? Where did he get them?
He looks around.
Is he doing this too?
Yeah, he's doing this too. Sorry.
He's like, you know.
Big summer blowout.
Make some. Woohoo!
That has to be the bard.
Hold on. Wait 1 second. I'm pulling up my Thieves' Cant dictionary. Give me a moment. I gotta put the words together. It's just like learning a second language, and it hurts my brain sometimes. Because it's like... it's coding, but I don't want it. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Okay.
I'm not even going to be remotely conversational for like another couple of sessions because I've been trying to understand this, and getting it all together is way over my head.
Kel, say something.
Hello? What? Okay.
I was testing
Okay.
to make sure I can hear you on stream.
Okay.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Go say something.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
Ghost.
Ghost, say something.
What?
Ghost.
Say more
What's up?
words.
We're good.
That's
making
easy.
sure- I was making sure I could hear everybody on stream properly.
Okay, so
Oh,
Crow,
okay.
he leans in. He doesn't whisper, so I guess if anybody, if anybody's in the, everybody give me a perception check. Sorry, I don't know what I'm fucking. Excuse me.
Me too. Can I be the closest one doing a perception check and just?
Oh no, you don't need to do it. He's talking directly to you. You're gonna hear it. I just want to see if anybody else just, or what's everybody else's?
17.
Yeah, 17. Okay, cool.
21.
Damn. Fuck.
It's that tuna connection.
Ghost, what'd you get?
It is. I have to fucking turn on
What?
turn on my hardware.
What'd you roll on your perception?
He didn't roll shit.
I
That's what
don't
he
see
rolled.
shit.
Alright, doesn't matter.
I rolled a natural one.
Holy titty boys. Okay. All right. Crow, everybody other than Ankus hears this conversation. Crow, you know what the conversation means. 1 second. Hold on. Just gonna make this. Whoopsie. All right. He says, the Iron Crown clocked the shadows. His ledger holds more than just smoke from the sunburnt score.
Yes, that's what he said.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, those in the YouTube are going to have to wait to watch it anyways because it's on the screen, so they'll know what it means eventually, but... Yeah. And he looks at you and he goes, this one's free of charge, though. Don't worry. No need to pay what is being rightfully returned.
So,
Thank you.
what did my 21 pick up?
Oh, you heard what it said. Or what he said. The Iron Crown clocked the
Oh,
shadows.
okay, that's it?
His
Okay.
ledger holds more than just smoke from that sunburnt score.
Ox.
Yes, ma'am.
He has like armor and weapons set out that I can be looking around, right?
Are you looking for in his store or are you looking for another store? Sorry, what?
Anything I can see in the general vicinity.
He's got a couple of weaponry and armor here. It, more or less his whole thing is like potions and like wondrous items and stuff like that. You do see a vendor that has a sign of a shield with two swords crossing a couple of stores down if you'd like to go and check that one out, or you can check out the stock that he has here.
I'm going to wait for the others, but I'm going to say to them, there are some armor pieces I'd like to look for while we're in a place that we could do that. When we're done here.
I'm after a shield anyways, so I'll come with you when you start heading off in that direction.
Works for me. I'd rather stick together as much as possible. I don't like this place.
Oh, I'm going to turn back to the Deep Gnome. You mentioned the bard, and thank you again for the offer, but what was the bard's name, just in case I can't find him immediately?
Ah, yes, his name's Trent.
Sounds good.
Yes. Trent Jingle Shoes.
It's like naming a dog like Brian or something, a D&D NPC with a normal sounding name.
My cat's name is Kyle.
When you make your Xbox Live account for the first time.
Dude, don't
You
even
just
get
hit
me
random.
started on that. My Xbox Live account was pretty dope, but when I switched over to PlayStation, it got shitty. It was so bad. High School Dion was an idiot.
I still
like-
remember mine. My first one was Ghost Rider.
That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
That's pretty dope.
My first Xbox Live, I think, was Kid King because that was my fucking rap name when I used to do like freestyle raps in high school. My rap name was Kid King. It was also my dance name too because I was on my high school dance team and I used to do like freestyle battles and like choreography and shit. It was pretty crazy.
My account.
My first one was inherited from my cousin. It was just the numbers all spelled out. But then I kept
The
getting
numbers.
The number.
I kept getting mistaken for a man because they would just assume. So I changed it. I think that was Princess Keel or something like that.
Oh
It was like,
jeez.
call me a girl.
My very first PlayStation account was Micro Ice Killer. Then it went to Icy
I like that
Man.
one.
Then it went to Iceman. Then it went to Ice, all capitals, ice _ baby _ 890.
Dude, that's fucking wild.
That's right.
That's classic.
My
I
MMA nickname was fucking Sandman back when I was in fucking high school doing amateur fighting. It's great. Iceman.
I just
and
read
Sandman.
Dope.
I just read Iris's.
Yeah, hers is Princess Kevin. I literally when I met her on VR, I was just like, what the fuck, Princess Kevin? And then it was a girl's voice, and I was like, what the
Who
fuck?
are you?
Also, definitely on VR sounded way fucking older because I was like, she was like, guess how old I am? I'm like, I don't know, 23. She's like, 15. I'm like, all right, well,
This is
oh.
a felony, but
I was like, I need to tread lightly. I mean, not that I would say anything anyways impolite or grotesque, but still, I was like, what the fuck? Too many, yeah, crazy. The VR is wild.
You just gotta, like, in that sort of situation,
assume
you're cool, but I gotta go.
Phyllis
I'm not.
Aspen? Jean, hold on, timeout. Wait the fucking second. Hold on. That's no way that was your username on Xbox 360 was Phileas M. Aspen. That's truly
Buggy.
that's like a D&D NPC. That's gonna be my next NPC. My next major NPC's name is gonna be Phileas M. Aspen.
Can we get Kid King in the D&D?
Can we get what?
Can we get
Kid King.
Or is it Kid King?
Oh
or King
shit! Yeah, maybe fucking Trent Jingle Shoes might start rapping.
Okay, for some reason, what's just popped through my head when we think about D&D names, I just thought the next king we fucking come across is just gonna be King Julian.
King Julian!
King Julian!
Shut up,
That's
buddies.
exactly the. That's
Buddies,
exactly
what you
what
doing?
went through my head.
Nix's first murder. If I hear that voice.
Maurice, why you want to touch my feet so much, Maurice?
You killing me? Can no longer move it.
Hey, are we good in the shop, guys?
Oh yeah.
Maurice, I like to move it.
I don't know. This motherfucker has a whole fucking trauma bond with this goddamn dwarf right now, so we're kind of
He's
waiting on that
not
to
a
end.
dwarf, you racist shader guy. He's a fucking deep gnome. There's a difference.
For the
Same
record,
day.
you have referred to him as multiple different races.
Excuse me.
No, he's always been a deep gnome. The shopkeep's
No.
yes, the
I don't
shopkeep
think
has
so.
100%. Shopkeep has always been a deep gnome.
Okay, alright.
Hundo peasy, broski.
Hundo peasy.
Hundo peasy.
Okay.
Well, honey.
Thanks.
Anyways,
You done?
Jingle, jingle.
Yeah, jingle jingle. This is me. Hello. Anyway, oh wow, ADHD is hard when the
we know.
booze kicks in. Somebody get me back on track. What are we doing? Who's doing what? What is happening? We left off with
Are you done?
Ryder
Yes, I got
talking with the
everything I
guy,
Okay.
and then he got the sword. Ryder, I'll get you the sword in a moment. Also, somebody else said that I owed them a magical item, and I can't remember who. Was I supposed to make something for you, Pat? I think it was you.
Yes, you were supposed to make something for me.
Yes. Can you please remind me what that was?
Let me look in our DMs.
Need to make.
Because I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Ryder a sword. Please don't let
Fuck.
me forget.
What was it?
I
Oh,
also need to make Khazar. I think it was a potion. Was it not a potion? No. I feel like it was an item. It was either an item or a potion.
Fuck, what was it? I don't. Do I have it written down?
You were also supposed to give me something, but you never mentioned what. You're like, if you
Hold
give
on.
me a recap.
Oh, it was a spell. It was a spell.
Right.
I can do a spell with the thingamajigger with the fire wings and shit or whatever the fuck. Whenever the dude came down
Yes.
and I had a spell that you were like, oh yeah, you can do a spell.
Oh, it's Ghost. What's the name of this? I don't even have to make it. It already fucking exists. I remember why I didn't make it in the first place. Ghost, what's the sorcerer, the thingy with the wings, the fucking Tasha's thingy?
Tasha's otherworldly guys.
No.
It's
No.
it's the
That's
other
the
one
name
where
of
he.
the book.
Yeah, it's the fuck. What's the name of the spell? It's
Can I even add that?
yeah. I think D&D Beyond will let you manually add it. If not, I guess give yourself one level of. So no, don't give yourself one level of sports. You can find it in Homebrew. It'll should if thing. Wow. I should not be drinking on an empty stomach. I need my meat to be ready soon. It's not going to be, though. It's at 156 out of 210 degrees. It'll be ready by the time I expected it to be ready. It's going to be 4:30 p.m. Oh my god, guys. We are having fun. D&D during the day.
It actually was Tasha's otherworldly guys.
Oh, good shit, Pat. Fuck yeah, dude. Knowing more than the DM. Woohoo!
The only reason why I knew that is because I was a sorcerer last session.
Yes,
or
add
last...
that shit to your character sheet. You will be able to cast that exact spell. Although you don't have to worry. I don't know if there's an option where it's like you have to choose the wings or something. The wings are automatic. So the wings happen.
The only choices in that is your immunity. The spectral wings appear on your back automatically, which gives you flying speed of 40 feet. Your AC also goes up by +2.
So your immunity is going to be specifically to fire. So just write that down.
Also,
wait, is it resistancy or immunity? Hold on, sorry, 1 second.
So you are immune to fire and poison damage.
Oh, what the?
Because you're saying,
while it's
active. Because you're saying specifically to fire, you are immune to fire and poison damage instead of radiant and necrotic. You are immune to the poison condition instead of the charmed condition because you can't be immune to fire and be immune to charmed because it's 2 different planes. You get spectral wings on your back, which gives you a flying speed of 40 feet. You have +2 to your AC. All your weapon attacks are magical. When you make a weapon attack, you can use your spellcasting ability modifier instead of strength or dexterity for the attack and damage rolls. And you can attack twice instead of once when you take the attack action. On your turn, you ignore this benefit if you already have a feature like extra attack. This is a bonus action as well.
Fire.
Damn. And it's 6th level.
Way go. That's probably why I won't be able to add it right
now.
You can still technically add it. You would just have to physically copy it all out and put it in. You just couldn't.
As like an action, because it wouldn't let me add that as an actual spell.
No, as an action.
Okay, that's why. Gotcha. I'll have to do that later.
Oh my goodness. Guys, don't drink a tall boy of Voodoo Ranger that's at like 9.5% when you've eaten nothing and smoked 2 joints in one day.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'll tell you whatever I want, Kel. How about that, you fucking...
Yeah. Tell him.
Yeah, I'll tell you. You wanna go, bro? Wanna go? As soon as my camera focuses.
Yeah, I was like, your camera's not focusing.
Dude, my camera's spectating from my eyeballs. Can you see how not open my eyes are? They're insane. Oh, Crow, by the way, here is your sword. I'll have to build it for you if you want me to. It will take me some mega time. But if you want to build it yourself, you can. D&D Beyond will allow you to. I will eventually figure it out. Let me know if you want me to build it. I can build it if you want me to. It'll just be done like later today or something. But if you want to like start using it now, you can start working on it. It's pretty easy to build a homebrew item. Cool. Sick, dope, sick, dopeness, dope, sickness. Are we staying here at Old Man, or are we heading to the Sword and Shield shop?
Oberon.
We were planning to
hold
head
on.
to the
You don't know his name. Crow knows his name. Unless Crow has now shared it with everybody, then that is up to Crow.
My actual name, I believe I've shared that with.
No, Oberon's name.
No.
Oberon whispered his name to you to tell to tell Trent the Bard that he sent you to show you his private collection. Do you provide Oberon's name to the party, or do you keep that to just your knowledge?
No, I feel like I'd share that with the party.
Okay,
we're
cool.
Walking off at least, not in front of them, because God forbid.
Yeah, just checking. Just wanna make sure.
Just gonna cast him.
Smack him on the back of the.
Yeah.
Thanks, Albert.
All right, Albert.
Yeah, yeah.
See you later, buddy.
That's the shit I would do.
Cool. So you do divulge that information. I'm gonna need you to make me a charisma saving throw. As you-
Brother.
And I need
Guide
you to
me.
make it. I need you to make it 3 times because you're sharing the name 3 times. Thank you so
I had a
much. Love
feeling There was a
you.
reason you asked.
Love you. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. Pat started speaking off about Oldburn, and I was like, "Do you give the name?"
I got 12 on the first one,
Okay.
Pat,
11 on the second.
Okay.
guidance?
Guidance.
Oh. Oh shit.
I got a nat 1 on the other one. On the
That
last one.
sucks dick.
5? I got a 5.
So okay, hold on. So roll guidance for the first roll. So the first roll you got a 12, so roll your d4. Roll your d4.
1.
Okay, so it's 13. Their second roll, I think you got an 11, so roll your d4.
14.
Okay, and then the last one's a nat 1, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
As each of you hear the word Olbrin touch your ears, you all witness Ryder's face do several things. First, Ryder, your left eye turns completely black.
Fun.
There's no pupil, no iris, no nothing, just all black.
Hey,
Your
we're both
right eye,
fucked up.
your right eye stays the same. As Uncas hears it after Khazar, your left ear is crimped and turns into an elven ear, while your right ear stays normal. And as Nix
Next.
hears the name, you grow 6-inch fangs from your upper and lower jaws as they protrude through your lips and pierce both your nose or both your nostrils as they come up through your upper lip and just into your nose, and then they come down through your lower lip, temporarily just sticking your mouth kind of together because they're locked with teeth. Yeah, that's what happens as you say his name and 3 people here.
Okay, let's not repeat that name if that's gonna happen.
You know, I'm circling back to when I told you guys earlier. This isn't the type of place to speak freely, and it's becoming evident. I shouldn't have told you guys that. So I'm sorry. Next, you look great. You got the cool. Whatever the fuck just happened to us. That looks painful.
Wait,
So wait, hold
this
on.
happens. This happens to you.
Wait, it
Yeah,
happened.
that-
Yeah,
not to
Inch.
me.
I just see it.
All of that
I just see
happened
this
to.
happen.
No. All of that
That
happened
happened
to
to you, not me,
you.
babe.
Yeah, that's all you,
Oh.
Bobo.
I was saying,
Horrified.
as each of these individuals heard the name, that's what happened to you. So your left eye is now completely black. Your left ear is now an elven ear, and your mouth is temporarily padlocked closed with 6-inch fangs going up and down, both piercing your upper and lower lips and just slightly piercing your nostrils.
Okay,
Pat,
then
you
the
don't have any
three-
restoration spells yet, do you?
I have lesser restoration, but I didn't know if that counted.
You
I was
give it a
gonna ask.
try. Yeah.
Lesser
they're slightly parted
restoration is
Ends conditions of blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So that's why I was like, I didn't know if it would.
Why
You're
does
slightly parted lips.
the
I'm just gonna say I'm going through puberty.
why does the DM guide not have spells in here? That's kind of annoying.
Weird.
What the fuck? I gotta search for stuff? Ah!
You gotta do manual labor.
I don't want to do this. What is this nonsense?
Non-manual labor.
I'm just gonna go to Khazar's page. Let me see here. Lesser restoration. It might work. Hold on. Let me see here. You touch a creature. Ooh, blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or
Yeah, I didn't know if it would be like, or no. So I was like, oh, it's gonna happen.
No, lesser restoration, I would say in this current physical, it would not help.
Just to make sure, there's no actual like. This is just purely a physical transformation. There's nothing else that happens to me. Like I don't go blind and that eye to turn black.
Nope, just physical. Like
Okay.
you can, for your knowledge, you don't know what happened to your eyeballs. You're seeing as normal. You can feel your ear change because like it's a longer ear, so like you can feel it kind of like brush the side of your head, and you kind of like, I don't know if you can see your ear from. No, you can't see your ear from the side of your head. So you might not know what your ear looks like, but you definitely feel I mean, there's a little bit of pain. You don't take any actual damage, but you feel like piercings happen. To everybody else, they see the black eye, but you don't suffer any like actual not disfigurement, but like conditions.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna say anything about it. I'm just not gonna bring attention to it. She's gonna be like,
Gonna wait for him to go see a mirror for the first time.
Yep.
What the fuck?
yep, I'm not gonna say shit.
Something in my face?
Huh? No, you're good, bro. You're good. There was a fly.
Oh, underwater?
Yeah, there's water horseflies. You know how they are.
There was a fly. Oh, underwater?
Can I do an insight check?
Actually, really smart. You should. I will also note that I am not good at hiding my facial features. I'm gonna have a look.
Yo, Nix, look at the shop over there.
You know that 20?
Yeah,
No, we gotta
I'm gonna need Pat, and I'm gonna need Pat to roll a deception, and I'm gonna need to have
Get shit on, loser. 13.
Ace to roll a insight.
He got a 4. I got a 13.
I actually said out loud, let's not say that name if that happens.
What happened?
Nothing. I told you to
Like,
fly.
Ryder, fuck, there's underwater flies. You're looking around like, where the fuck is this fly? It must have fucking...
It swam off.
It swam off somewhere. A sea
Feel
fly.
the fangs going through his nose.
No, he definitely knows of the fangs. The fangs happen. He doesn't know of the eyeball and the ear, but the fangs... he can't...
Okay.
I mean, if you try to talk, you can try if you want to, but, like, you feel the fangs happen for sure. Like, that's a definite. Yeah, you know that happened. That's
hurts for some reason.
He's like, I can't talk for some reason. Anyway. Y'all hear something? That damn fly.
Hey, you gotta talk to the bard for me, right?
Do I see anything around that could possibly have?
Underwater flies. Fuck y'all.
Can we let the underwater flies go for a minute?
By the way, before we move forward, Crow, you do fucking padlock your lips. You can talk normally.
Okay,
I'm not gonna fucking make you do crazy shit.
Talk like the whole session.
go
Would
ahead,
we
Cal.
know if greater restoration or something would work? Do we have any guesses? I don't remember what it
Roll
does.
me a medicine or arcana check.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like slightly rub my cheek and be like, "That's on me. That's on me."
Yeah.
Can I cast borrowed knowledge to
Borrowed
to help
knowledge.
with like this knowledge, like
I got
checking
a
to see?
21, so I don't know if it may.
Oh, okay.
But
I mean, you could cast as many and waste as many spell slots as you
you could
like.
also guidance me, and that would increase it. But
Would you roll a 21?
No,
I've been given guidance. Wait for
I
it.
keep
wait
forgetting
for
it's
it.
a fucking thing.
I have a 22.
Guidance, I'm just gonna say, is a passive. You guys always have it, but it's up to you to remind yourselves to roll with it. I'm just gonna say it's a homebrew
Thank God.
rule.
Thank you.
What'd you
Thanks,
get?
dog.
22.
22.
Yeah, greater restoration would probably fix all of it.
all of it.
Yeah.
Is there anyone around that I can see that could be like selling spell scrolls, or looks like they would know that could help us out?
Yeah.
help you out. Help you out is crazy.
Olbrin could probably help out,
Well,
or you could
anyone that we
go.
didn't burn the fucking bridge with.
Who? Never heard of him.
Real quick, hang on, real quick. Next, would a potion of healing that's possibly at the creator would help this?
Don't think so. Something tells me.
Something.
I feel like God is
Lord.
shaking. I
No,
feel like my
Lord,
God is
help me.
shaking his head at me.
Over
just gonna
is
pull
the
out
only
my-
one.
Pull out my flask and take a swig.
How?
He
You just
unhinged
rip it
himself.
all over your face.
Yeah, so either Oberon could do it, or you guys could go to look at different shops. I mean, the only other shop you guys have pinpointed right now is the sword and shield shop. But if you
And
could,
I roll like perception and see if I can see anything else.
sure, yeah. By the way, YouTube, this is gonna be a shopping episode, so.
Let's go shopping.
Huh?
19?
You see, as it's
guys got
not
this?
really in the shopping center area, but you see in this top left corner there are like a couple of like giant like jellyfish that are kind of just hanging there that are providing light. You do see a large like upscale shop that has a little gemstone in front of it, and it just says Magic Wares on the sign. So you do spot that on that 19.
Well, I think that would be
Clearly
interesting
willing
to
to go.
check out anyway.
And
Oh.
she froze. Did
Oh
you
no.
not go through the app? Are you still on the web browser?
No, there is. Yeah. I
Bro,
changed
you
her
wouldn't
name.
mind
There you go. Oh,
Nope. Hold on,
I
Cal.
can hear you guys fine.
Yeah,
There we go.
now you're unfrozen. Now you're unfrozen.
Hell,
It lagged
oh
for
my
a
god.
second.
I'm cursed. I'm genuinely cursed for the record.
literally. cursed.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I say? Oh yeah, I was saying, Crow, do you don't mind, just waiting a minute while we check out this other shop, right?
No, this is cool. Yeah. You take your time.
I just want to look at the other shop if it's on our way. Is it on our way? That's what that sentence said to me.
What?
Ox?
Huh? What?
Is
Is the shop on the way?
is the shop on the way? If we go to the weapon shop and then we head up to the
So
magic
the weapon
wares
shop's
shop.
up to the left, and the other shop is like that direction.
Like right next to us.
Um,
Well, which is closer, is what I'm saying.
that's the weapon
Let's
shop.
split the party.
The weapon shop.
No!
The weapon shop would technically be closer, but the the magic shop is technically closer because the stairs leading up to it are closer than the weapon shop, but like in distance, if you really want to think about it, they're the same fucking distance away from where you are, but they're off in different directions. Like one goes like on a staircase up off the like
Okay,
the
If it's
north...
about the same distance, then
Yeah.
we'll just go to the magic shop first.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the party and say, all right, maybe we can find something to help him up in the magic shop up top
With the
next to
waterflies.
Nancy.
Yeah.
With
Come on, Crow. And I yanked the cord we're still fucking tied together from.
thought we were tied together. I forgot about this.
Yeah, I guess it's the only one not tied on it.
God damn it. Yeah. Okay, you guys head off to... Wow, I am slowly devolving into an absolute drunk individual. Oh my goodness. I am not
Come to
even...
the club.
His tolerance is not that high comparatively.
Dude, after losing 80 fucking pounds, I cannot hold any kind of
That's
liquor
valid. That
at
is valid.
all.
All
Yeah.
the fat are gone.
Dude,
So it's like, oh, fuck.
I would drink probably like 2 of these tall boys when I was like 300 pounds and be an absolute animal and crush it. Now I drink one of... I'm not even done with one and I'm absolutely vibing. Cool. You guys head out into the street, back up into the magic shop. Everybody roll me a quick perception check. Mall.
Dirty 20.
Oh my god. That's a real sexual 3.
Also, dirty
Don't forget to roll guidance, you fuckstick.
Oh yeah.
What everybody get?
23.
So we got a 23. We
It's
got
the black eye.
dirty.
Ankus trips over his feet.
Oh my god, me and Crow got the same shit.
Okay, what
Fire.
what Nick's get?
Dirty 20.
Okay, it's a whole lot of leg there, buddy.
What? Sorry.
Nothing.
Had to do something real quick.
No. I've fuck 223s. God damn it.
223 is a dirty 20 and fucking 7.
Wait, who got a
No,
dirty
no,
20?
no.
I just had one.
Kel did.
I got a
Kel?
dirty 20.
Oh,
I just had.
Rolling
I don't know.
in hand.
And
dirty 20, 223s, and a 4.
Ankus tripped over his feet.
Oh, yeah.
Do we go down with him or?
No,
Ankus
I'm
is
not
to us.
Everybody roll
As-
acrobatics.
As you
Okay.
guys are heading up, Ankus doesn't notice as he's kind of more paying attention to like the store and where you guys are heading, but the other 3 with your very, I wouldn't say paranoid, but cautious natures, as Ankus sort of is more bolsterous in his sort of personality. The 3 of you have your heads on a swivel. You notice several individuals are tracking where you guys are going. You 3 see a massive hammerhead shark move its way through the crowd, stop, lock eyes directly with you, Crow, and immediately turns around and starts like barreling through the crowd and disappears as he exits the shopping area and hits right and goes up deeper into the city.
This isn't the same. Like this isn't like when Sawtooth bumped me. This isn't Sawtooth as well. This is another
This
completely
is
different
a
shark.
completely different sharkkin, but just as big.
And run after him.
What
I'm
is
gonna
that?
cut the rope and run after him.
Oh!
This motherfucker!
Okay, before anybody acts, hold on. Before anybody acts, I need everyone to roll me an initiative roll. Crow, you roll it at advantage.
Okay. Thank the Lord. And
Hang on.
guidance doesn't count on initiative rolls, right?
Guidance
No.
does not count on
Okay.
initiatives.
So
with
Hey.
advantage, 16.
I get shit on.
24.
Okay.
24, 21, and 17.
So
Yeah,
you
asshole.
cut the rope. However,
Everybody
All 3
notices
of us
before
go.
you leave.
everybody immediately
We all
grabs
pull
it.
him back to the ground and start beating the shit out of him.
You guys don't see this shit? He wronged me.
What?
I know
Oh,
he did.
the
You don't want to
water
set
flies?
someone and then runs the other direction.
So,
The water flies?
all Ankus sees, all
The water
Ankus
fly
sees
flies
is
into his eye, he
basically.
trips over his feet, and we beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Ankus doesn't even know what's
Ankus-
happening until he trips and stumbles and somehow ends up like looking backwards because his feet are over his head and he's like, "What the fuck is going on with the rider?"
He's just like,
Stop!
I was gonna say all Ankus sees is fucking Nick's Jazar beating the shit into Crow.
do I take any damage?
No.
For the record, I'm not actually beating the shit out of him.
They're doing
No, I am.
They're doing
Restrain.
non-lethal damage. They're just they're
Just, like,
incapacitating
slapping my
you.
face like this.
Yeah. Stop it, you. They took gloves out and started thwapping you with gloves. Quit it. Quit your bad behavior right now.
Someone flicks my elf ear. I'm just
Yeah.
like, hey.
Someone grabs
Yeah,
you
we
by
take
the
damage from
earlobe.
hitting your fangs.
Wow, truly fucking
The rope has to give out at some point, bro.
I don't even know what to do at this point. Okay, I'm gonna look at Crow and I'm like, can you just deal with one problem? I know, I saw, we all saw. We're not stupid. But the fact of the matter is, well, actually, I say that. Honestly, no.
Look at the one over there.
But,
Yeah,
Towards the
Uncas is just looking
That's
up
too
into
much.
the ocean. Whoa, look at those fish.
yeah, I pause my sentence.
I see one.
I look to the side to see Uncas on the ground after tripping over his own feet, and I go, most of us aren't stupid. And
Take offense to that.
I tell him, what do you not understand about the fact that we are stronger together? We need to deal up with one issue at a time. You fucked up, and we're trying to solve it. Don't go running off like this.
Why is Kazar tied up again? This is out of the RP. Why is Kazar tied up again? I forgot. Did he try to run too?
I think I tried.
Yes.
Oh
I think
no!
he tried-
So I think So
Oh, they heard
you
yeah.
run. Yeah, you ran. We caught up
Yeah.
with you, and then we like hugged each other, type shit. And like you're like, I need to get out of here. And I was like, okay, but they were right next to us, literally within earshot. And they're like, no, you don't.
Yeah, they tied you
Kindergarten rope.
Guys, yeah, you guys are accountability buddies.
Accountability buddies.
You guys are accountability buddies for
I'm
sure.
gonna crash out. I'm so sick of this man.
Why the fuck are you running?
All the time.
They got a
I'm
leash
like a
on
dog
you.
chasing cars, bro.
It's one of those toddler
That's not
backpacks.
work- That's not gonna work yet.
Hey, I mean, Kazar fucks with the rope. He can shut his brain off and just get
Really
led
pop.
somewhere.
Bro, it's
Really, Pop, I
shredding
have
is
alert.
incredible.
You're never gonna beat me.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Oh. That's too funny.
That's funny.
Well-oiled machine. I love this.
So you guys rein Crow back in.
Again.
Again. Crow, you are subdued before you could take off after the hammerhead. How do you respond to everybody?
You guys, first off, are assholes. As I'm looking around at everyone, and you saw that too, right?
Yeah.
Why am okay? Obviously, clearly, I'm expected here. I don't know why. What the fuck do we do from here?
Well, firstly,
Well,
we
gotta
go
fix
and
your
fix your
face,
face.
brother.
You know, it's kind of growing on me.
What the? Oh, you also have a black eye and an elf ear, if you didn't know.
So that's why my ear got itchy. Oh, wrong ear.
Yeah. Wait, hold on that one. So we have to fix that first because you look,
Okay.
a mess.
What does the black eye look like though? Does it look cool? Like,
No, it just looks like a void. Like
does it
it
look like
doesn't.
tattoo gone bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, we might need to fix that.
Your cat's
Maybe that's why you ran.
He's
Maybe
a cutie.
that's what it was.
Hey,
He went to
he
look
saw
at you.
nothing.
He saw the mouth, the ear, and the eye, and he was like, "I don't want to fuck with that weirdo."
I'm gonna put my
No.
on-
He looked at you, saw how ugly you were, and was like, "Nope, I don't want to fuck him tonight."
I'm gonna put my hand on Nix's
Christ.
shoulder. I'm hideous. This is tough.
I put my hand back on his shoulder and go, I know. Nothing else.
Yeah. And then never mind.
Angus is up at this point, sees that the rope between Crow and Kazar is cut, and he's
It's
just
like threadbare at this point. It's just looking at my
he's
nails.
just tying it back together.
Pat, do you have mending? Can you mend the rope,
For the
please?
tunic, he has to. Canonically.
No,
for the tunic, he has to.
he's tying a knot in it.
I don't, but I will here in a second. Because canonically, I have to.
Angus is
Can we-
actually just tying a
can
knot
we-
into it.
Can we break the rules and get Pat mending?
No.
For the dissertation work on
Um,
this.
Y'all are.
No.
I don't know what's happening.
Neither do we.
So
And
Um,
that's why we're your best group.
you guys head up to the magic item shop, now retied together with Kazar and Crow with a cut rope that has been repurposed into a new knot.
You know what? If it's okay with you, I feel like Crow at this point, seeing people's reactions to seeing him, he would have put on his mask that Spotter had made for him, where it's just like a kind of like a plague doctor
Ooh.
mask, but almost Dishonored style. And if it's okay with you, modified. I don't know if you guys have played Dishonored, but modified that the eyes kind of like go into different lenses for different viewing points in terms of like distance. I don't know if that's allowed. Okay.
Ooh, that's cool.
I like it. I'll allow it. I'm drunk enough.
We've
Why
summoned
not?
from being
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. He's gonna forget.
Just
No.
to not draw more attention to myself.
Yeah, definitely write it down because I will forget.
He's gonna forget and he's gonna argue about it.
This
He's
is-
like, "No, I fucking did it."
This is gonna be this is gonna be a session where drunk Dion is about to come out and I have no control over what I give away. So
Hey, you remember when you gave me that +3 short sword?
sure.
Remember that?
I heard a yes. I heard a yes. It's on camera. I'm adding it.
Sure. I'll just make encounters harder. Your hit points don't go
We're
up
level
just-
3.
Yeah, I don't get just because you have
Three.
better damage doesn't mean shit. Yeah, I'll fuck
It does for me, baby. That's what my
you.
character's built around. Not getting hit.
I will destroy you all like a Power Rangers villain, and then eventually
The one that always loses, or
You can try.
They win first, and then after the Power Rangers get beat up pretty bad, they come back with a Megazord.
well,
and they
exactly?
just-
They still
I'm
still
still-
lose.
Yeah,
I'm
it doesn't
still
mean I
looking
can't
for
get
the
a whole bunch of
positive.
mini wins in until I eventually get beaten, you wiener. The fuck? A bunch of tiny wins equals one regular win. So
That's
like
not how that works.
you tell me, because as a DM, that's exactly
You may
how
have
it
you
works.
may have lost, or you may have won the battle, but you didn't win the war.
No, you guys win the battle. I eventually win the war.
No.
The war is just breaking our
Okay.
spirit.
Yeah, the war is seeing how far I can mortal and pester you guys.
You've already just like abused all of us and like disfigured all of us.
You gave me a black eye.
You
Hey,
gave him a black eye and
And
elf
tusks.
ears.
You
Bang.
gave
You
yourself
cut
a
off.
black
You
eye.
cut off Kazar's hand like 6
Kazar
times
cut
now.
his own hand off.
That's fair. Actually, you know what? That one's on him.
I didn't do anything. I did nothing whatsoever. I just said what happened.
I just played the game. Ghost, what were you saying?
I was just trying to get back on fucking topic.
Yeah.
Back on topic.
Dion.
Sorry. Okay. You guys are in the magic shop. What are we looking for in the magic? I forgot why we even went up there. Oh, to fix Ryder.
Shit.
Angus is just gonna go, Shopkeep, do you think we can fix this idiot over here?
My mask is still on, so I'm just kind of standing there.
You
You
guys
just look like you're
all
calling him an
see
idiot.
as a very large, like, how do I explain what he looks like? So he is he's just a so as you walk in, let me explain. As you say, Shopkeep, could you fix this ugly idiot or whatever you said? I don't remember. Maybe I added ugly idiot. I'm sorry. You're not ugly.
Yeah, I did the ugly. I didn't say
Let's be
ugly.
a little bit
Okay.
ugly.
There's literally what looks like just a jellyfish that is like the size. It's like 6 feet long. It's just floating there, and it like as you say something, you see as like it twinkles different lights, and you get a message back. Oh, what's exactly wrong with your companion?
God, where do we start? This
Slowly. My hands aren't bound, right? They just tied us by the waist, basically.
Yeah,
it's
well,
by the way, yeah.
take off my mask. I'm like, ta-da.
Ta-da!
You see lights frantically blink, and then shortly later you hear, "Oh, yeah, that's tough. It's a that's an old thieves spell. I see. Yeah, I could probably 50 gold. I could probably get him fixed up.
Uh,
And you do it for 25.
do any better?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yes, sir. Oh, I need a D4.
It's a thief spell.
Dirty 20.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah. Nope, 21. I can do math. Don't laugh at me.
Would you get, Pat?
Oh, was I supposed to also? Oh, okay, my bad. Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
15.
You see as he goes, 25 is a bit steep. I could maybe go down to, I'll give you a discount. I can do it for 40 gold.
It's a little high, blah blah. Can we do
Oh, for
32?
fuck's sake.
Why don't
Before
Shut up, you big Brutus fuck.
Shut up.
before they can continue speaking,
Can
I slammed down the 40 gold.
going to kill you
He-
in real life.
You can fucking
gonna
try.
fly to
He
England.
takes the 40
I'm going to
gold and snaps his
you.
fingers, and Ryder's immediately cured. And he goes, pleasure. Thank you very much. 40 gold is an appreciated
40 gold for a
amount.
finger snap. 40 gold for a finger snap. Oh my god.
I hate you. Okay, what else is around the shop?
You see, so are you guys looking for specific items, or like if you guys are looking for specific items, let me know what those items are. We'll roll a D100 for them. Or if you guys are just looking to see what's in general, we can figure that out as well. So, while I was away, did you guys look for particular items?
I did, but wouldn't be in this shop.
What do you mean it wouldn't be in this shop? Why
It's a shield.
Is it a magic item?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mine would be a magic item, but you already told me it would be at the
Yeah,
peak.
yours is gonna be at Cutthroat's Edge.
yeah, or edge, whatever the fuck, yeah. And so would Inks's, I believe, unless we go to the Bard and see if the Bard has.
Correct.
A couple of things I'm looking for. A bag of holding.
Oh my god,
Lockstone. What? I want one.
I'm gonna
Preferably a
Bagman,
less cursed one.
Bagman all over again.
All bag of holders are cursed.
Yeah, well,
It's a bag of holding.
let's go from whatever he's got. Luckstone, if they've got it. I think that's the only green things that I have on my list right now that aren't armor or weapons.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a D100 for the bag of holding.
Can we all after this? Can we also see like just generally what they have here?
Yeah.
Just to make sure this isn't the bard shop,
7?
right?
No.
Okay.
A 7 for the bag of holding. Heck, and then roll me a D100 for
77.
the. Oh, 77. Cool.
Yeah.
And the other one?
46.
You guys entered the store as you guys are in there and you're talking, and he fixes you guys, or fixes Ryder. Nix, you do see out of the corner of your eye a bag of holding just kind of slumped over on a shelf.
Was that the end of the sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can I just in general, does this place look for where we are relatively safe? Could I make like an arcana or maybe insight to see is this like giving cursed magic items vibes, or does this look like a relatively normal shop for the region?
Is it a fake Gucci bag?
Is it a fake Gucci bag?
Are you inspecting the bag or are you inspecting the store?
Can I do both? Separate rolls, or do I have to pick one?
So, if you're trying to see if the bag is cursed, that would be an Arcana check. If you're trying to see the vibes of the store, that would be an Insight check.
So can I do both? Store first and then the bag.
Sure.
Sweet. Okay. Insight on the on the store is a solid 8.
Store's got very powerful magic. You can feel it, kind of just emanating from the general area. You can't tell if the items are cursed or not, but there are some pretty powerful magic items located in various locations of the store.
And now specifically on the bag, we have got... That one was Arcana, you said.
Yeah.
16.
The
Water, actually.
The bag itself
Thank
is not cursed.
Mhm.
That's all.
Were
Okay.
those
Does it have a price tag on it?
were those with guidance?
It does have a price
Yes.
tag on it. It is 200 gold.
Ay.
Nah, damn.
Would have loved to negotiate for a better price for everything if somebody let me do that instead of just paying the gold. That would have been nice. What was the luck stone? Was that there?
You don't see it as you're perusing the aisles. You don't see a luck stone, at least not on these shelves.
No,
Okay.
Nothing like going a little bit British there.
What? Me?
You went a little bit British, yeah.
Oh shit.
Is anybody else looking for anything so I can try to make bundle deals?
Yeah, I was
Cool.
asking if we have. Can we do like general check to see what's here?
General check, yes. Everybody go ahead and roll me a D100 for just a general check.
And that is a 73.
75.
I got a 5.
5, and
That's a 40.
40. There are some, +1 daggers around. There's a couple of, I would say most of the stuff that's here is more for like scrying or gemstones that are used for components of high level spells. Some of the more useful items you guys can see with all of those rolls would be like I mentioned +1 daggers, maybe a couple of +1 short swords or +1 shields. Just because those are imbued with magic, but nothing that stands out too much. At least
Can
again, not in
I-
the general vicinity here.
Can I go to the shopkeep? Do we step away from the shopkeep, or are we just like literally just looking, standing in front of this dude?
No, you guys are just walking the store.
Can I go to the shopkeep? Like, so taking a gander here. This what you have out front. Yeah, it's okay. It's good for common folk down here. But can we take a peruse at your secret section? And I slide him 10 gold. 15
That's
gold.
You see as he looks at you, roll me a persuasion check. with the 15 gold.
Oh my god, it was about to be not 20. 12. 25 gold.
You see is
Did you guidance yourself?
as you
Oh fuck.
as you up it to 25 gold, he goes.
16 with guidance.
You see as he kind of floats upwards, and you hear a bunch of bells jingle as you see bells attached to the bottom of his tentacles, and he goes, as a jingle shoe, we can't pass up a good bribe.
Of
I'd
course.
be more than happy to show you my personal collection. And you see
Thank
as
you.
one of his jingly tentacles goes up, and it like pulls a lever, and a trapdoor opens up, and a ladder comes down. You see as he goes, "Follow me," and just kind of like jellyfishes up through
I don't know
the
if-
trapdoor.
I don't know if anybody else sees it, but I kind of like, I'm not about to do it because I can't whistle, but I'm about to be like, whistle to get their attention and be like, I just point upwards.
Kazar, you all hear Kazar just yell "whistle" and points.
Whistle!
upwards.
Whistle! Whistle!
You all see as a jellyfish. You see the last bit of his tentacles kind of like go up into the attic there. Do you guys follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say if Kazar's going up, Crow's definitely going up because they're still attached.
Oh yeah.
Like being dragged along.
Cool. You guys head up. It is a extra dimensional plane, so it is massively bigger than the storefront that you were just in. You see there are armor racks, there are piles of gems, jewels, gold, it is a treasure trove. And you see as the jellyfish kind of just jingles there, and he goes, well, what exactly are a group of adventurers like yourselves looking for?
Crow, do you want to
I
swing
Uh,
am, I am looking for a name. If you have information to give.
Ooh.
Ooh. You see as
Your name.
he undulates and he goes,
Don't say undulate, I don't like that."
knowledge is one of the most treasured treasures that I enjoy. What name are you looking for?
You wouldn't happen to know a Trent jingle shoe, would you?
You see as he aggressively vibrates and his tentacles jingle. Oh, Trent Jingle Shoes is me. I am the one you seek.
Sensational. I
Sensational.
am, and I appreciate the help that you offered with my blemish, some might say. I've been asked to come here from someone you know for a cloak of the manta ray, if you have one in your possession. Said that you owed Oldbrim a favor.
You see as he undulates again and light sparks begin to sort of like spark off in his jellyfish body, and he goes, "Ooh, Oberon, a old friend and lover. Yes.
Oh,
A
go off, Queen.
favor owed indeed. One moment." And he kind of like just kind of jellyfishes away. It kind of just disappears and is gone for like a couple of minutes. Comes back. You see as he's holding in his tentacles a like emerald green cape that sort of like every so often hits a ray of light and changes into this like almost like oceany grayish blue, and it kind of like for a moment goes in and out of like visibility for just a second as like different like angles hit it with the light, and he goes, I do have one. I was holding it for quite the boisterous and scary individual. But if Oldbrim wants to cash his favor on this, I'm more than happy to repay you. And you see as he kind of just hands you a cloak of manta ray.
Thank you. I'm just gonna throw it on over my shoulders.
He
While we're
looks
already here.
at the rest of you and he goes, right, so how can Trent provide any other sort of trinkets or bits and bobs?
I'll ask you since I'm seeing a couple of armors over there. Do you happen to have a sentinel shield?
Oh, a shield imbued with the consciousness of a great protector. I do believe the mag and his crew have recently deposited. I might be more than happy to sell it to you instead of him and his goons. What price are you willing? What are you willing to trade for?
I tell you what. Name your price on it, and I'll see if I can actually provide it.
Question as a DM. Where is, and this is, I'll explain it in character depending on if it's with you or not. Well, if it's not with you, no need, but if it is with you, I'll explain because he's going to be doing something magical for a moment. Do you have the broken greatsword on you, or did you leave that at the ship?
It's always attached to his at the back at his hip.
Cool. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
As a natural 20.
Hell.
Sick. What are your surface level thoughts?
I need to save this blade, but I need something more useful for the time being. Shield might help out with that.
You immediately have that thought, feel a conscience, hear that thought, and you expel it, knowing that he had just cast detect thoughts. You see as Trent goes, "Oh, strong mind you have. Well, if you're looking to save your friend, I'm more than happy to exchange one friend for another while I mend yours. What do you say, Dragonkin?"
It would be hard to mend this friend, considering he was stolen. So I'm not really particularly looking to part with this as a way to remember him until I can find him once more.
Ooh. Entangled with your blade, I see. No worries. While your cautiousness is understood, my magical prowess is... and you guys see as like lightning begins to crackle between his tentacles, and he goes, "My magical prowess is unmatched. No worries. If you do not wish to make a trade, the shield is the shield is 200 gold."
I am willing to do that.
You get a sensation of what is a smile, as a jellyfish cannot smile, as he telepathically expresses it to you. And you see as he sort of floats away and quickly is back with a sentinel shield. Go ahead and reduce 200 gold from your inventory as he kind of telekinesis it over to a pile of gold. And he looks at the next, or looks back over at the group and goes, Anything else you would like to see if I have?
Go if you want to go.
I'm looking for a few things, if you've got them. I saw you had a bag of holding downstairs. A luck stone, if you've got it. And this jellyfish person does have armor we can see around, right?
Not in the private selection, but if there's anything in particular you're looking for, he can go and check for it.
Looking for adamantine. It is green.
Adamantine.
Ooh. He says, well, bag of holding I have, but a luck stone and adamantine armor. Let me see. You see as he floats away. Comes back. You see as he has both in tentacles. And he says, and what can you trade for said item? Anything in particular?
What are you looking for?
You see as he kind of sits there. You see as different lights begin to blink. I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
A natural 20, baby!
Oh my god.
For a 24.
Says, well, it is not often we get an offspring of deific beings. I ask one and one thing only. When the time comes, when you are grown, I wish to siphon some of your essence.
What does that entail?
Oh, nothing too much to worry about, as the offspring of a goddess. It is, how the mortals say, like a prick of the needle. I just need some of your divine essence at some point in the future. Do not fret. It won't be anytime soon. You have many years to worry.
Can I insight and see how much truth there is to that, if it'll actually affect me?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me. Affect you in what way? Like, what are you trying to figure out? Like, are you trying to figure out if it'll affect you physically, magically, spiritually? Like, what are you thinking?
Will I be different in any way after this? In any form, in emotional, in physical? Is it actually just like drawing a drop of blood in which a human, if we're using that metaphor, can recover from it easily? Or is it actually would cause some sort of permanent alteration of me?
Do you want to just ask him?
Yeah.
He responds and says, well, in theory, my young child, you should be unharmed. However, with whom your lineage derives from, there's also a slight chance that it could be the catalyst for another offspring to be born. But who knows? I'm willing to flip the coin.
And what would you do with it?
Oh, if the offspring were born?
With the essence? With the offspring?
Well,
Why do you want this from me?
the offspring is none of my concern. What happens to it is, well, up to the world and the gods that be. Your essence, however, there is righteousness coming. I do not fear to tell you, child, but there is a holy fire that will sweep the lands above. A new order is coming, and your essence, I believe, might be the key I could be wrong. Who knows? I've never been to the surface. Can't. However, this is what the price would be for both items, unless you have the monetary ability to purchase them.
What's the monetary purchase price?
Oh, let's see. Adamantine plus a luck stone. I'd say 800 gold for the both. I'll throw in the bag of holding for free. It's been there for quite some time, sunken from an old ship. One that was destroyed centuries ago.
Have you looked inside the bag of holding?
Have I? No.
Has anyone?
It has been delivered to me and sat upon that shelf for the last, I don't know, century or two.
Who delivered it?
The questions continue, my dear boy.
We're an inquisitive group.
I'm a
Who
tourist.
delivered it may not be as
The waterfall.
interesting as who it was meant for. It was a gift for the mag, but somehow was intercepted and delivered to me instead. Why? I do not know. People have not purchased it. It just sits there. I'm assuming looking for a rightful owner.
Let's say you want this essence. I can see it. But I've just met you. We're in a strange place here. Let's make a deal. A little bit better of a price for an assurance of the future. That we come back, that we stick around, that sometime in the future we may make other deals. A good relationship is far more important than a single good deal. You could get what you want and more, and maybe learn more in the process. Would you like me to roll persuasion?
What exactly are you offering?
I'm offering if they give me a better monetary price that we will make deals in the future, that we will send them their way, that this is a continued relationship and partnership rather than just a one-off.
So you're not wanting to provide your essence. You're wanting to
No.
go the monetary route.
I am, but I am saying that if an opportunity presents itself, something better comes up that would make me want to give my essence.
In that case, go
I'd
ahead
keep
and
them in mind.
roll me a persuasion check.
Guidance. Don't forget the guidance.
I didn't forget the guidance, I promise. 18 plus 5 is 23. Persuasion's my best stat, by the way.
Was that plus the guidance as well?
It was.
You see as he undulates with excitement, and he goes, "Ooh, well, a deal for the future is juicier than the deal for now, as you plant the seed in hopes that the fruit bears riper than what you thought. In this case, feel free to take the armor, the stone, and the bag for free, as a sign of good faith for what the future brings." You see as he extends a squiggly tentacle as if to shake upon it.
She extends her hand cautiously and shakes it.
As you
And
grab the
says-
Tentacle. Oh, go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
sorry.
take fucking lightning damage. Fuck you. She says, thank you. You won't regret it. There's something greater going on here. I know you see it. I see it as well. And this will be a relationship that is worth both of our times, I'm sure.
As you extend your hand and finish your sentence, you feel a slight shock. You take no damage, but you do feel a significant discomfort in your hand as the jellyfish begins to light up and says, "Yes, this shall be something that is on a divine level, young Nixerith." Oh,
Ooh, full legal name.
it seems in my excitement I've let slip a bit of knowledge already. To see what time brings us, I am quite excited. Is there anything else you or your companions are looking for?
I'll turn back to the others.
Kazar says, yes, actually. I have quite an extensive list, so to speak, of items. I can make it well worth your time. But I wonder if you have them. This would include adamantine scale mail. Screen, I checked. Staff of the Necromancer. Amulet of the Devout. And Cloak of the Reaper. Do you by chance have any of these items?
You see as Trent undulates and looks at you, vibrating in excitement, and says, "Ooh, the ender of world, or the creator of life."
Hi, nice to meet you, Trent.
Right.
My name is Kazar.
Nice to meet you, Kazar. Your items you seek I do hold, but for your price, it must be up forth. I
Okay.
require a vial of your blood, and you may also have these items for free.
Creepy as fuck. Real quick, is there a difference between the new bag of holding and the old bag of holding? Has anyone looked? Does anyone care?
Doesn't
I haven't
matter.
looked.
I can give a quick look in them.
Thank you.
The more Ox does this character, I'm starting to see why him and Overham hit it off so well.
Yeah, why they're fucking and shit. Yeah.
I completely glossed over the fact that he fucked the jellyfish.
Yeah.
All of Crow's surface thoughts are just, how the fuck does that work?
It's crazy because he's not even a jellyfish.
Wait, what?
What? Nothing.
What?
You heard
Write that
nothing.
down. Write that down.
Nothing
Comment it.
happened. No. You heard nothing.
Right down.
Nope. No. There's
So
peanut butter and
strange.
jellyfish. He's a
That
jellyfish.
comment.
Jellyfish. He's a jellyfish.
So Trent,
Yes.
I heard your conversation with young Nixerith over here. And your explanation of why you needed her blood. You know, a lot of deities, gods, people of higher power, have, for some reason or another, been quite interested in me for the past couple days or so. So I don't know if these items would be able to compensate me for said vial of blood. I feel like I'm giving you more than what you can give me at this point. So what can you do for me on top of giving me these items for this vial of blood? Because it seems to be quite important to you, no?
You get an image, only you, of a endless darkness. Something surrounding your mental fortitude. You feel a sudden cold, a deeper voice than Trent's. Do believe me, Kazar. Your blood worth more than any precious gem on this god-forsaken plane. You will be compensated. You are the defiler. Come home. Give me what I need, and the world shall be yours. Roll me an insight check.
Ooh, 19.
There's a familiarity to this voice. There is a connection to your god. Something's different though. Darker. Something that urges you. Something that is almost comforting in the violence behind the voice. On that 19, you know everything you want. Everyone who deserves to be punished is all in your hands by just simply handing over a vial of your blood. It's up to you, Kazar. Do you want to see all those that have done wrong punished in this world? Or do you think everybody deserves a second chance?
Just gotta. Damn, that's tough. Trent, tell me, who are you?
You
Really?
all
Really?
hear who I am is of no concern to any of you.
You say that, but you need my blood. You need me for something. So, in essence, it is of concern to me. No? If you need something from me, I should know who I'm speaking to. Because I feel like Trent Jingle Shoes is not this dark presence that I'm feeling currently.
You see as Trent begins to split in half from his massive jellyfish bloom. You see as shadows begin to shoot out around the room. You see as the form begins to change to pure darkness as a silhouette stands in front of you. It's in front of you all and says, whether or not it's Nyx's essence or yours, Kazar, the reason for both of them being needed is not of any current time, concern, or the future. Whether you provide it now or provide it later, it does not bother me one bit. My goal will be achieved. I'm more than happy to provide you with whatever trinkets you may need. Do not worry. What I seek does not do any harm directly to either of you. However, there are those that have questions, those that have answers, and those that control both.
Of course. I seem to have come in contact with several of those both individuals as of recently. And to be quite frankly with you, at this moment, nobody's really talking. Besides you, of course. So sure, take your vial.
Bizarre.
It's
You
fine.
see a sickening smile of pure white crack across this individual's face as a simple vial of blood immediately appears in their hand, hovering. And he says, "Is of not your concern, Ixareth. Bazaar is his own individual. You and I have already made our deal. Do not worry. I am not your enemy. However, there are several who close in quickly to find you, Ryder. They have many questions for you. And this individual snaps their fingers, disappears. As they disappear, you guys all see as different deep folk begin to merge out or clamber out of the gold mounds and pillars around you guys. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative. Oh shit! And I think we're gonna pause there for a lunch. So, YouTube, I'm gonna pause it right here for a part 2. Okay, bye!